is up. In today's video we're gonna make Yarnaby toy. Yes, toy, not a figure, with fully movable hands, legs and a swappable head. Nice.
Characters from Poppy Playtime are actually toys, so an idea came to my mind, why not make an actual toy instead of figure. The problem was, I never done it before and I had no idea how to make it. I searched the web, but there were no tutorials, basically nothing in the internet about making a functional 3D toy. So I needed to invent it myself from scratch with the try and error method. I actually had owned a few action figures in the past and I tried to recreate the joints of them from my memory. I done some more research and I found I cannot make ballpoint joints because my type of resin wouldn't allow it, it would just crack. So for the legs I use method that is used in old wood toys, hold on a cylinder to rotate the limb. So I got pretty big problems with those yarns because of all the complexity of the geometry, but I somehow managed it after 20 hours and then everything go to my slicing software. Of course there are not everything here because there are too much elements.
Okay, so let's have a look how it printed, but before we're gonna have a look, let's have a look on my studio 2024 studio tour. It's very small room, but small and cozy. Let's have a look inside. Nothing interesting here. Oh, let's actually turn this on because it's smelling is not good. For 8 hours, I think it should be okay. So this is my printing studio, printing table. Over there is hidden a printer to hide it, because resin actually makes fumes and the fumes are toxic to human beings like me. You see this thing? This is a ventilation. I designed it. Actually no, I take it from the internet, but I printed it, installed it here. I bought a fan. It's a USB powered fan, so it takes all the fumes and all the fumes going through this pipe. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, to the neighbors. It also protects the resin from UV lighting. Actually, I need to cover the windows because it will block my resin. Resin don't like UV light. It likes, but if the sunlight goes into the resin here, it's gonna cure. And if this gonna cure in the vat, I need to buy new. So here is the natural alcohol, please don't drink this. Here is my favorite resin, please don't drink it. More the natural alcohol, please don't drink it. This is a curing machine, this is a cleaning machine. 2 in 1. Here is my new resin that I'm gonna test later on, it's way more cheaper. Here is my wood cutting machine, foam cutting machine, vomit bucket. I put it here dirty denatured alcohol and it evaporates to the atmosphere. Air brushing station. It also have a pump. It's not installed, but later when I'm gonna be air brushing, everything will go to the neighbors. Here are some of my tools. I bought recently few nice items like this mini vise or this finger cutting machine or like a resin mixer, foam cutter. Here are my pens, tools, and today I make the table more hard because I like standing position. This is very professional work. It's not stable, but what to do? Here's my lights, very professionally placed. Here's some other tools. Okay, let's have a look at our Yarnaby. Yeah, I see that the resin was not enough and it has printed, almost printed everything. This thing I need to print one more time. Just a little bit more resin and it will be fully printed. What to do, life is brutal. Holy moly, crazy Jesus, look at this. I thought only this didn't print, but that was wrong. All this didn't print it. I see also that this is not fully printed, this is not fully printed, and this. Everything else I think it's okay. At least we will have some test prints, test parts. So as you see, I placed them exactly like in the sketch, so I know what part is what. I have distorted voice because of this mask, but I need to use it to protect my health from dangers of this world.
So next I just clean the pieces and disconnected them from the supports, and then I just cure them in curing machine for 2 minutes. So here I'm testing the leg. The legs is moving okay, but the arms, there are some problems. I also made a durability test. It didn't survive it. So I put it into the trash and poured new resin. I also cleaned the vat. The first pieces with the new resin were also going to trash because some elements were quite small, some were a little bit too big, things like that. So here you see the process of cleaning the resins. It's really time consuming process. It takes around 30 minutes to clean everything and cure.
Okay, so I place everything in the curing station. Let's turn this machine on. Oh, come on. Okay, for 5 minutes you are curing, okay? Okay, so I've been looking at the pieces and look guys, how everything is perfect together. I mean, not everything, but most of the things. For example, this neck connector. When I'm trying to connect this to the body, it's a little bit too big. But when I'm trying to connect this to the head, perfect. So now I'm gonna just trim it a little bit. So I trim it, now it's coming to the hole perfectly, or maybe a little bit too loose, but I'm gonna fix it with loose joints, no problem fixing. Look guys, I discovered a problem. Those eyes are too small. I don't know why they are too small. They should be the size of this. What to do? I am too lazy to print them again, so we're gonna go with those eyes anyway. And this thing didn't print it straight. Why? Oh yeah, of course my airbrush clogged. I hate this airbrush cleaner.
So as you see, I tried airbrushing it. I give it very thin layers so the airbrush would not clog, but it would clog anyways. And the very thin layers make like very bad job of painting this. It makes like not consistent color. So I decided that I'm gonna just give it a layer of just normal brush painting. I also forget to prime it, so as you see it can be scratched very easily with my finger, so I prime it one more time. So I specially designed the eyes this way that they will be removable and as a separate object, because I knew that if they would be part of the head, it would be pretty hard to cover them in white and not dirt the head. So they are just removable. It was just easier for me and it looks better.
Good morning. This piece is a little bit too big. We could print it again smaller, but this would take us like 1 hour more. So we're just gonna need to trim it so it would be fitting nice. Okay, trimming finished. Let's test it. After trimming, verdict this. Okay, try number 2. Still too big. From the other side as well, okay. Houston, we have big problem. As you see, I put the leg wrong. It should be rotated by 180 degrees. So now instead of move like that, we got move like that. This is bad. We're just gonna cover this and everything will be good, okay. No one will notice on YouTube. Okay, everything is good. Houston, we have another problem. Something is not right. It should be like that. Okay, I fixed it. Everything is under control. Everything is nice again. Good. Now we need to put those screws. Of course, they are too big. Okay, so now we're gonna try to glue this thing. So let's put some glue onto it, please. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, enough. Okay, here I think. Okay, good morning. Super glue didn't work out. We need to use more drastic methods. Okay, so it's been a few minutes. I'm still wearing a mask because it's smelling bad here. It's still good. I don't know why this is not aligned with the body. I guess some printing error, or maybe I designed something wrong. Now we're gonna use the tight and stuck joints on your action figures. So we're just gonna put a little bit here. But now we're just gonna close this. Maybe a little bit more here, just for some extra security. I mean, yeah. Now we're gonna close this. Okay, and now we wait for 6 hours. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting here with me and watching video for 6 hours, please. Now when we have some time, let's test the durability test. Let's make the durability test. This is a spare part. Let's test if this can be broken. It can be broken because this resin is pretty weak. This resin is not for this. Okay. But I bought a better resin, so if you're gonna be nice subscriber in the future, maybe we're gonna make something with this resin. This is for wear resistant torch resin. But you need to be good subscriber. Subscribing, liking, notification, everything have to be turned on, okay? Now we're gonna use matte varnish because in the photos he is actually a little bit shiny because he's a toy. Toys are shiny. We're using matte varnish, but actually it's more like a gloss varnish. They just lying to you. This will actually also make him more resistant to scratches and things like that. We're not gonna touch the yarns because yarns are yarns. They are made from wool, right? Not from plastic. Okay, so here it is, as I told you, shiny matte varnish. Okay, so let's first put this head. Let's see how it works. It works. As you see, all the legs are movable. Great. This one is pretty loose. but tomorrow I think it will be okay. Let's put the open face. Okay, so here it is the left piece, right piece. Ta-da! So as you see, I can pose him in the standing position, human position. This is a human position. He can also walk on his toes. And he can do a jumping or flying position. And this is a pooping position, a sitting position. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for this video. Make sure to watch other videos from my 3D printing series. Jigglypuff, Tommy and his mother Candice. Videos right here. Subscribe.